A very warm greetings to all our viewers. So next week is the big event week, but still we are here to tell you our analysis for the coming week based on the new wave. So Hussein, what is your forecast
Yes,
for the
sir.
coming week? I know
Sir,
last
my forecast is to be on the edge of my seat. So based on the price action that we had in the last week, let us see, हमने क्या बोला था और exactly क्या हुआ है, ठीक है?
sure, sure.
I'm just going to hit the replay button. I'm going to take you to the last candle of Friday. Just bear with me. I'll adjust my chart so it's easy to see. So we had only this much information, ठीक है? When we had met on last Sunday. So based on this, हमने दो केस लिया था. One case I had explained on the 15-minute and one case I had explained on the 75. Since we are on the 75-minute chart, मैं पहले case 2 की बात कर लेता हूँ. We had drawn this trend line over here. I'm just highlighting it. It's in purple. I will change it to red so you can spot it. ठीक है? This red trend line I had said कि यहाँ से अगर prices नीचे की तरफ thrust में आ जाता है, तो ये in this quadrant कहीं यहाँ पे for the rest of the week, it may stay. On 15 minutes, sir, we had also taken a case one. I had explained that if market goes above 52,620,
Mhm.
we may see continuation. I'm
Yeah,
going
we
to
make
switch
it
off the,
50,000. You never know.
sorry, I meant 52,610, वो 56 निकल गया. Sir,
We
net to net क्या हुआ?
right.
In the preceding days, that is, Monday through Friday, that market stayed in this range. Now, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this out and show it to you from the start. So we can take it one step at a time. Okay.
Sure, sure.
So this was, I'm using my brush tool and I'm saying that this was my Friday move to the top side. Okay. हम क्या करते हैं सर, whenever we have an engulfing wave ना, उसका 0 पॉइंट और उसका एंड पॉइंट हम ध्यान में रखते हैं या तो हम मार्क कर लेते हैं. ठीक है? सो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू डू दैट. आई एम गोइंग टू मार्क द एंड पॉइंट ऑफ दिस ए लेग. So second thing that we do is we take a FIBO. Net to net, sir, we want to see the retracement. क्योंकि क्या होता है, a correction precedes a impulse wave. After every impulse wave, you will have a reaction to that impulse wave in the form of a correction. This is how market moves. This is how patterns are formed. ठीक है? Net to net क्या है sir कि after the Friday up move and through the week, we had a correction. If we want to identify कि boss ये कौन सा correction मिला, I'm looking at this and I'm just going to mark it for you. I'm considering this as wave A, which came to the downside. I'm considering this entire move to the top as wave B, this move to the downside on Friday as wave C. So हुआ क्या कि ये पूरा correction मेरा from the end point of wave A up to 61.8% आया है. I'm just going to use magnets so that we get the exact level. And I'm going to place it here. Now you will be able to see it better. It is exactly at 61.8%. Sir, zigzag or flat में this 61.8% plays a very important role. अगर वो 61.8 के ऊपर रहता है तो zigzag है, अगर उसके नीचे जाता है तो flat है. When it is exactly at 61.8%, ना we give a 3% leeway.
Right.
तो 64 और नीचे के side you can say as 58 or 57. At this point of time, sir, because it is still at 61.8%,
Mhm.
I cannot tell you for sure that zigzag is eliminated and I'm going to treat this as a flat pattern.
Correct.
Okay, I don't have that information on my screen and I can only analyze the information that is available to me.
Mhm.
So my case one, I'm going to say that if this is a zigzag pattern and we will know from the opening prices on Monday, समझो वो यहाँ कहीं खुला तो obviously मेरा ये leg तो खत्म हो जाएगा, right? If that happens, and let me just take my trend line. If I'm considering this as a zigzag pattern, at the bare minimum, it has to go above the end point of wave A, which is 52,794.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to repeat myself. I don't have information available to me that I can clearly eliminate the zigzag pattern. So I'm still holding on to it. And I'm going to say that if it is a zigzag, at the bare minimum, it has to go above the end point of wave A, which is 52,794. So this analysis makes a little bit of, believable also, sir. Why? There were two important events, and we were in the week before that. The first important event was the quarter one results of HDFC. I'm highlighting HDFC because it is 27% of the Bank Nifty index. There were other banks also, but let's just stick to the heavyweights. So the second event was the budget. ठीक है? अभी क्या है सर? क्वार्टर वन रिजल्ट्स एचडीएफसी के इतने कुछ एस्थेटिकली ब्यूटीफुल भी नहीं आए और कुछ खराब भी नहीं है. There is a chance that based on the Saturday results, Monday के दिन we may see some move to the top side. अगर ये zigzag है सर, मैंने लेवल दे दिया है 52,794. अगर ये फ्लैट बनता है, मिनिमम 33 to 38% रिट्रेसमेंट होना चाहिए, which is somewhere around 52,443 to 52,388. ठीक है? This is my case one, depending on whether it is zigzag or flat. सर मेरा केस टू क्या है? दिस इज प्राइमरली डिपेंडेंट ऑन दिस इवेंट, द बजट, एंड आई विल जस्ट टेक दिस आउट सो आई कैन एक्सप्लेन इट फर्दर. ओके सर, मंडे का दिन जाने देते हैं. लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस ऑन मंडे. ऑन ट्यूसडे आई एम गोइंग टू स्टिक टू द सेम ट्रेंड लाइन दैट वी ड्रू लास्ट वीक. ठीक है, क्योंकि कुछ ज्यादा कुछ चेंज तो आया नहीं है. थ्रू द वीक मार्केट वाज साइडवेज.
Right.
सर ये अगर थ्रस्ट के साथ टूट जाता है ट्यूसडे के दिन, we will continue to the downside, sir. It is obviously, मतलब ये अगर thrust के साथ टूटता है, which also means that market is not acting favorably towards the budget, right? वरना उसको टूटने का कोई जरूरत नहीं है. सर ये thrust के साथ टूटता है, market will come somewhere in this quadrant. I'm going to give you the levels 51,749 up to 51,131. This would be my analysis as case one and case two on Bank Nifty. For Monday, I'm a little bullish. I'm going to say that, 52,300, 52,400. If it is a flat, if it is a zigzag, at the bare minimum, 52,749 should be taken out. Tuesday का दिन is for case two. We will see how the market reacts. Thrust के साथ नीचे आया, ये trend line को तोड़ा, 51,749 और 51,131 हमें दिख सकता है. ठीक है? I'm going to move on to Nifty. I'll just adjust my chart for easy viewing. So Nifty may also we had taken two cases. I'll just switch to a 15-minute to share that with you. So we had drawn two levels. One of them was 24,194, or you can say 24,200. The second level was this candle's low, that was 24,141. We had said that till the time market does not break this with thrust, there is no major reason to be bearish. Okay?
Yep.
On the upside, we had expected 24,650 to 24,750. Obviously, market outperformed our expectation. It went to 24,854. So Thursday ke din was expiry, and that's where this major move had come. फ्राइडे के दिन जितना भी एक्सपायरी के दिन वो ऊपर की तरफ गया था, ऑलमोस्ट ऑल ऑफ इट वाज रिट्रेस्ड. ठीक है, लेकिन हुआ क्या सर, ये कैंडल का जो लो है ना, और राधा आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू स्विच ऑफ द कैंडल एंड से ये वेव का जो लो है ना, 4 पॉइंट से रह गया फॉर इट टू बी एन इनगल्फिंग वेव. सर हमारे Neowave एनालिसिस में इनगल्फिंग वेव प्लेज अ एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. ठीक है, अगर इसको नीचे आना ही था तो 4 पॉइंट से क्यों रुक गया? मतलब यहाँ पे कुछ मार्केट हैज टेकन अ पॉज. Sir, based on the price action that we saw in the last week, I'm going to take my case one for continuation. Sir, just because ये 4 पॉइंट के से रह गया, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि मंडे के दिन वो इनगल्फ नहीं करे. So I'm just taking my case one based on Friday's price action. there is a chance we may have an engulfing wave, which means 24,504 may be broken. If that happens, let's just say market may come down further another 50-100 points, somewhere around 24,450. Okay? Net to net, I'm saying, sir, somewhere in this quadrant for Monday. After that, we may see some pullback. That is all I'm going to say for my case one, primarily because there is a very, very big event happening on Tuesday. So my case two depends on the event on Tuesday. I'm going to just draw the prior two lows. If we have this trend line breaking with thrust coming below these prior two lows that we had considered for the last week, our bearishness may continue. If that happens, we may see prices come all the way down somewhere in this range, 23,600 to 23,800. This is dependent out of the event on Tuesday, assuming the market reacts unfavorably towards it. That would be my analysis on Nifty for Monday and Tuesday. After that, sir, we will have more information. We will be able to make some better analysis.
Is it fair to say that you are sounding a little more bullish on Bank Nifty as compared to Nifty?
Sir, if you see also ना कि फ्राइडे के दिन निफ्टी में काफी गिरावट आई, ठीक है, हाई से। सर मैं बैंक निफ्टी का चार्ट लेता हूं ना, तो वो ठहराव था, वो इतना टूट नहीं रहा था सर। ये ही प्राइस रेंज में बैठा रहा बैंक निफ्टी। It did not even break that 61.8%. So the answer to your question would be a straight yes. At least for Monday, I am bullish on Bank Nifty. Tuesday is a big event, sir. We'll have to wait for its outcome to make any serious analysis.
Right. Second question is that when, for example, we know that Tuesday is the event.
जी sir.
So in that case, do we look at the price action and then try to fit the wave post facto, or the waves tell us in advance what is going to happen? As
नहीं
a
sir.
Neowave practitioner,
जी sir.
how do you look at it? Because see, sometimes the event can happen and then the price reacts to that event. Once that has
Absolutely.
happened, you can always look at what happened and then say, okay, now based on this, something else is going to happen in the future, is one way of looking at it. The second thing is, no, even based on the current formation, you can have some sense of what will be the reaction to the event be.
जी sir.
What would
जी
your
sir. Sir, I will answer your question in two parts. ठीक है? So first part क्या है? When there are major events, right? अभी आप elections ले लीजिए, it happens once in 5 years. Okay? Budget happens once in a year. So these are very big events. At this point of time, some kind of wave distortion does happen because it is a major change. Mostly क्या होता है sir? The monthly and the weekly charts, those start forming and those start changing. When the higher charts are making some kind of systemic shift, ठीक है, क्योंकि एक मंथली चार्ट होएगा सर, वो एक दो कैंडल में खत्म नहीं होता है।
right?
मंथली चार्ट होएगा तो 6 महीना 8 महीना साल 1.5 साल चलता है, ठीक है। तभी क्या होता है, द लोअर चार्ट्स डोंट मेक सेंस।
Correct.
Okay, that is the first part of your question. So the second part of your question was that can the waves tell this to us in advance? Sir, क्या होता है ना, we don't trade a forecast और हमें नियो वेव से एक डायरेक्शन मिलता है। Now I will just take you to the Nifty chart, sir. 1 second to just further elaborate on what I'm saying. I will take you to a 15-minute. ठीक है? So we had taken our case one and we had said we are extremely bullish on Nifty at least till 24,650 to 24,750. ठीक है? So this was the Monday, Friday. I think I'm just trying to get to the Monday candle. Okay, and that would be somewhere over here. I'm just marking it. So if you go back in our video, I had drawn this trend line and I had said कि देखिए अगर इसके ऊपर खुलता है ना, chances are we will continue to top side. सर नेट टू नेट हमें नियो वेव से एक डायरेक्शन मिल गया कि देखिए हम 24,650 टू 24,750 तक तो जाएंगे, लेकिन वहां कैसे जाएंगे ये बताना बहुत मुश्किल है. वी लुक एट प्राइस एक्शन फॉर दैट. If you had made fresh longs yahan pe, obviously you would have been frustrated and at some time you would have been thrown out from the market. Either your money management or your SL would have taken you. But on this day, sir, our forecast was bang on point. That was on Thursday. It was expiry. Market, on the other hand, went above our expectation. So to answer your second part of that question, ना, हमें नियो वेव से direction तो मिल जाता है. We do follow price action and we allow prices to uh, agree to our bias and then we trade it. I hope that was a satisfactory answer,
Yeah,
sir,
great.
on both
So we
your.
will conclude the video. Trade carefully, trade with smaller quantity. We are heading into
जी,
the event week. Once the event is over, then of course you can go back to your normal quantity uh,
जी sir.
and follow that. So wishing all of you a very happy trading week, and we expect that there are no surprises in the budget. That's the hope. That's not what we are saying would happen, but that is what we are wishing for. That don't things are working fine. Don't make uh, changes, sweeping changes. It's not required. With that, we will conclude this week's video. Thank you so much.